Young Robert sat under the ancient oak tree at the village park, fiddling with his new watch, a shiny gadget gleaming silver under the afternoon sun. He admired it every few seconds, readjusting his sleeve to ensure it caught the light just right. Across from him, on a weathered bench, sat Mr. Andrews, the town's eldest and perhaps most respected resident. Mr. Andrews, his face lined with the years his eyes had absorbed, watched Robert with mild amusement. The young lad wasn't the first to be enamored by the allure of something novel and certainly wouldn't be the last. Yet, Mr. Andrews felt compelled to share a little wisdom the world had generously afforded him. "That's quite a watch you have there, Robert," said Mr. Andrews, his voice gentle, yet carrying the firmness of experience. Robert's grin widened as he tapped the face of the watch. "Yes, Mr. Andrews, it's the latest model. Got all kinds of features. Isn't it amazing?" The old man nodded appreciatively. "Indeed, technology these days never ceases to amaze me. But tell me, did you get it because you needed it, or because you wanted others to see it?" Robert paused, his fingers hesitating over the watch surface. No one had asked him that before. "I suppose I wanted to show it off," he admitted, slightly sheepish. Mr. Andrews chuckled, a sound like dry leaves rustling. "Ah, showing off, a trait as old as time itself. When I was your age, I once had a pair of boots. Beautiful they were, polished leather. I loved walking past my friends just to see their eyes fill with envy." "What happened to them?" Robert inquired, now more interested in the old man's story. "One day, as I took them out for a stroll, I didn't pay attention to where I was going and stepped straight into a muddy puddle. The muck ruined them," Mr. Andrews recounted with a twinkle in his eye. "That day I learnt, no matter how shiny something is, it can't stop you from making a fool of yourself if you can't see the ground you're walking on." Robert thought about the story, considering the lesson hidden in Mr. Andrews' words. "Are you saying I shouldn't care about what others think?" The old man smiled warmly. "I'm saying it's fine to appreciate what you have, but don't let it become your focus. Fulfillment comes not from impressing others, but from knowing who you are without the gloss." The young boy nodded, the wisdom settling quietly into his heart, a small seed planted among boyhood ambitions. He glanced at his watch one more time, this time with less preening and more understanding. "Thanks, Mr. Andrews," Robert said, genuinely grateful. The old man patted the bench next to him, inviting Robert to sit closer as they watched the world move slowly by, discussing other tales where substance had mattered more than style. The oak tree above them seemed to echo the sentiment, its mighty branches mute witnesses to moments of silent understanding and begin an unvoiced encouragement to let go of vain displays.